Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. It is time to make a beat, and I'm gonna make this beat in the style of reggaeton. So if this is something that you might like, something that you might be interested in, stay tuned and do not go away. Alright, so the first thing I did is that I selected instruments that are already included with LMMS. I didn't go anywhere outside. So to do that, I went here and I went into the companion one and I chose this one here, Angel Harp, right down here. That one is going to be like the hook or the melody. And then I also chose Cathedral Harp, which is the one right on top, and that one is going to be the chord progression for that one. Alright, and I chose from there, I went straight into the beat and bass line, and I chose the kick from the TR-808, and I chose the snare with the snap right here on the bottom. So I'm going to start creating the chord progression. And as you can see, I don't have anything marked in here. The scale that I'm going to use is the A minor scale, and the reason that I'm choosing this one is because it's all white notes and the easiest one for anybody else out there to learn. So to mark the scale is very easy. Go here to no scale, go down here to minor, click on that, go to A right here, right click, and then you go to mark current scale. Boom, and you have your scale marked in there. And we're going to choose our very first chord progression here. So it's going to be A, C, and E. And this is something very simple. I teach this in one of my courses that I have in Udemy. It's called Beat Making for Beginners. And this is called what I call the skip one method, which is I choose the very first one, A, I skip B, I choose C, I skip D, and I choose A. It's a very simple triad. So it'll be the first, the third, and the fifth. And how do I know it's the first, third, and fifth? Well, this is the very first one. This is the second. This will be the third. This is the fourth. This will be the fifth. So let's say they tell you they want an A minor seventh. So that would be 5, 6, 7. So now that would be an A minor 7. What about they tell you they want a 9? So then it was 7, 8, 9. And there you go. Alright, so this is some stuff that I learned watching there on YouTube. Not that I'm an expert on music theory, but just to make you understand on how to build a chord. Now from here, I'm going to do what they call the circle of fifth. Whether I'm right or wrong, I'm not sure about this, but just follow along with me and let's see if we could build something nice. So the circle of fifth, what it claims is that you go from the number one, the root note, and you count up 5, and you choose that one to be your next chord. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be the E. So I'm going to go down here to the E, and then again the skip one. So E, skip one, skip another one. All right. So then we're going to take this one, the E on the bottom, and we're going to move it up. Control arrow up. So now everything is all together here. So then from the E, we're going to go back up to 5. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will be the B. So put one here. So you skip the C, you choose the D, you skip the E, and you choose the F. Okay. Now from the B, we're going to go up 5. So start with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be F. So where's the F? F is down here. You skip one, put another note, skip another one, put another one there. And let's take a listen to this chord progression. Maybe it'll sound good, maybe it'll sound horrible, I don't know, but let's listen. Ooh, I like it. So there you go, guys. This is a different way of creating a chord progression using the circle of fifth and that method that I show you, the skipping one method, and that's what I call it. And I show you guys this in my course that I have in Udemy, how to make a beat for beginners, and I go through these steps, and all these the first 9 parts of the course are absolutely free, so you could just click on it and it goes over chord and chord progression, and I got another different way of creating a chord progression as well in there. Alright, so now we're going to create a melody here. Actually, with this here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the beats and bass line, click here, and we're going to start creating the drum pattern. So for the drum pattern here, we're going to start creating a reggaeton drum pattern. So I'm going to play this. So you put a kick on the 1, and if you see also, I brought the tempo down to 100. So then the kick all go on the 1, and then the snare will go on the 4th and on the 3rd. So 4th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th, and 3rd. So then we're going to extend this one over to create a nice little loop. Then to add the loop here, what you do is you click here where it says add a loop or enable loop, and then to create the loop at the end here, you just right click and it brings it to the end. So now let's listen to this together. Alright, so then I'm going to create a melody here. So for the melody, it's going to be very simple. I'm going to click on the A, and we're going to choose the middle note here. So we're going to do this again, A, but this time instead of the C, we're going to go up and choose that one there. So let's hear this, see if it sounds good together. Actually, it does not. So we need to bring this one over here like this. So we're going to do this here again, and then we're going to go up. See, you skip one and it's going to be up here. And then this one is going to go back down. So let's hear it. Let's hear it. Alright, I like that. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to start going down. We're going to start with the E up here. And we're going to move this over, and I'm going to hear how this sounds together. Something simple, nothing major. Alright, so let's hear it. Alright, so let's move this one over here. Let's hear this together. I think I like it the way it was before. together now. I like that better. Alright, so another thing that we can do, because if you notice, this one here is an A minor and it's in the C5, okay? And then if we look on this one here, it's also A minor on C5. So it's all all put there together. So what we can do is we can move this one up an octave, so that way it doesn't sound all jumbled up all together. That's what you want to try to do when you create a beat. You want to separate the sounds so they don't sound all together. And a lot of the things that I see, a newbie like myself do sometimes is that we create everything right there on the C5, even though it sounds cool or it sounds okay, but when you separate it, it gives it that separation and it just sounds better that way. So to move it up, it's very simple. Hit Control, arrow up. So now it's up one octave, so now it's in the C4. All right, so now let's listen to this together. We could even move it up one more octave, and let's hear it and see if it sounds good together. I like it. So then what we can do to this too is we could add some stuff into this. So let's add some effects to this sound. So we're going to go here to add effects. We're going to add what everybody always adds to it, which is a reverb. Just makes it sound fuller that way. So we add the cal reverb. And I'm going to leave it the way it is for now, and we're going to hear it. And hopefully it'll sound good. So let's close it up. Let's listen to it. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing to this one here. So go to Effects, Add Effects, and then we're going to add a reverb here as well. And let's listen to this now. And we could add a bass here at the bottom. I mean, and the good thing with reggaeton is it could be a funky bass too. I mean, I don't know how it's going to sound, but let's figure it out. We'll figure this out together. And again, if you want to learn how to do this yourself, I have a tutorial that teaches you on Udemy. It's called How to Make a Beat for the Complete Beginner, and it goes step by step on how to create a beat. It also goes into how to create a melody, how to create a bass line, and then at the end we put it all together and then we create the whole entire beat, okay, as well. So but let's look in here. Let's add this funky bass line right here, and I'm not going to do anything special or spectacular with this one here. So if you remember, we chose the A, and let's add this one, make it long. So then there will be the fifth one from the A, so that will be the E. And then the fifth one from the E. So that will be the B. And then the fifth one from the B. That's the F. So let's pick the F down here. And let's go with the E at the bottom as well. Alright, so that's going to be the bass line. It's just the root note. And we could control arrow down. Let's listen to this. Something very simple. Let's hear it. guys, so what we can do with this bass line here, let's just cut it up. Let's add some rhythm to this thing. We'll go like this, and let's hear it. We can do something like this. Let's see, now I'm going to bring it down here. Let's hear it together now. Actually, you know what? Let me just leave it this one long. We'll just leave this little piece right here. So maybe we can go like this and this, and then we'll bring this one up here. Let's hear it. Let's hear it now. There you have it. And then we could start breaking this apart if we want. So we can go like this here, and we could leave this here, and then control arrow to the right, and then let's bring this here like this. And all right, so let's take a listen to this now real quick. We could create even more stuff with this if you like. So let's see, we're gonna go here, let's go here, and we're gonna create what are we gonna create here? I know what we're gonna do. Let me see, go to drum, and let's take this crash right here and open in the piano roll, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna reverse it. Boom. After reversing this one here, we're gonna go to effects, add effects, and we're going to add a reverb to this right there. Then on top of the reverb, we're going to add a flanger to this. So flanger, and we're going to choose the DJ flanger right here. Close all this stuff up, and we're going to go right here, find out where this thing ends. Okay. So that's that for that one there. So we're going to clone this one now, clone it, and we're going to bring this one over here, but this one is not going to be reversed. This one we're going to play it the regular way, and we're going to bring the volume down some. So what is this going to create? This is going to create an intro to the beat, because right now we got the beginning of the beat, okay, the intro, and then it's going to go into this little special effects that it has, and it's going to introduce the beat or the chorus. So let's take a listen to this. It's called a transition. then what you can do is, right now I got this little space. It's going to stay quiet for a second, and it's going to jump into the beat again. So that's the intro. Go into the transition. Like I said, all this stuff I could teach you right on the course that I have in Udemy. It's called Beat Making for the Complete Beginner. This is for somebody who's completely brand new to beat making. I go step by step on how to make a beat from beginning to end. And I'll show you pretty much everything that I know. Okay, and it's pretty good. And I'm gonna have a link to that in the description below. And then for the first 10 people that go in there, they're gonna get the lesson for free. So if you hurry up and click on that link, hopefully you'll be one of those that's gonna get it for free. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something new with this today. I hope that this was helpful. And if you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And thank you again for watching, and have a blessed day.